Brady with Brady Custom Homes here. We're standing out here in front of one of our recently completed homes in Boerne, Texas, and we're going to highlight and show you some of the things that we did on this project today. The design inspiration for this home was going to be very traditional. We wanted to stick with good architecture that looked good 100 years ago and still looks good today. We wanted to use timeless materials so that the thing still looks great 20 years from now. And then we also wanted to use a transitional type of design, so to bring things up to current trends and design elements. So let's go ahead and walk inside and take a look. All right, we're standing here in the entryway of the home, and what we think of an entryway, we think that it should be like a firm handshake with the home and the homeowner and his guest. Hey, welcome, come on in. This is our house. Please join us. So in this house, since we had the traditional aspects, we have traditional paneling. So that's part of where the traditional timeless comes in on this house. We also have the staircase being located in the entryway. That is a very traditional thing to have happen. Now, what's not traditional, the staircase style. That's going to be more transitional with these balusters, the small, thin. We don't have the big, bulky newel posts here like that they are in a traditional home. So that's where we've looked to the past, but we're also using current trends to get that transitional style. So as you walk down the hallway, you can see the paneling that guides you into the great room. It says, welcome, come this way. Let's go see what's going on in the great room. So as you enter the great room, we want it to be kind of a ta-da moment, right? So the first thing that you're gonna notice is this coffered ceiling when you walk in. That is a very traditional, very timeless design. The other thing that you're going to notice is the spaces. Okay, is this a formal family? No, it's not. We have a very round, informal dining room table right out here in the middle. So once again, we're meshing timeless, traditional with the current trends and the way that we live. The other thing that you'll notice is our traditional fireplace over here. It is the center of the room. There's big, beautiful windows. That's what we wanted. That's what the family wanted. And then you notice that the TV is not centered. It's not the center of attention in this home. So as you enter the kitchen, you'll notice a lot of natural light coming in here. That was a very important aspect in design with this family. And then you'll also notice some of the timeless materials. Marble. Is there a material more timeless than marble? I don't think so. Also, you'll notice the marble backsplash, and then we also have the beadboard ceiling. Beadboard ceiling pulling in from the traditional aspects of the home, everything being bright and white, bringing us into the transitional side. So we got to do something a little bit more fun with this house, being kind of the East Coast traditional style. We went with a casing out of a catalog from New Jersey, and that also matched up with the baseboards. So not your traditional hill country 1x6, 1x4, got to do something a little bit more fun and creative. Now, what I'm standing next to is the powder room. The powder room, for me, is similar to the entryway. This is the bathroom that your guests are gonna use. You're saying, hey, welcome. Typically they're smaller. You get to do a lot more fun things with them. So if you notice on this one, we tile the whole wall. We use the beautiful marble for the floors, and we got to do something a little bit more fun with the sink and the faucet. So here we are in the master suite, and probably the first feature that you're gonna notice is this big, giant fireplace. So back in the day, they used to have fireplaces in the bedrooms to heat, for heating purposes, right? We don't need that anymore. Now it's just for a little pizzazz, maybe a little ambiance at night. So here you'll notice we have the flush hearth with the marble, and then we also have the unfinished stucco face, kind of that transitional style that we're talking about, mixing it with the traditional. And then we have the white oak mantle. The other thing that you'll probably notice is the big natural light, big beautiful windows. So with these windows, if you notice black, you never saw a black window back in the day, right? They were all white. So bringing things up to the current trends, we went with the black windows here, but we did stick with a very natural, with a very traditional style, with them being wood clad, and then we also have the actual divided lights. These divided lights are on the outside of glass, not the inside, going back, kind of tying it back to the traditional methods. So out here connected to the great room, we have the bar, also known as the scullery. You can come fix a nice glass of wine at the end of the day or have your coffee fixed in the morning. Let's go upstairs and take a look at the kids' place. So here we are upstairs in the kids' space. This family felt it necessary for the kids to have their own separate space. This is the playroom area. The bedrooms are up here along with the guest bedroom. Let's go take a look at the bunk room. So here we are in the kiddos' bunk room. We have the two kids that share the space, sleeping on the top bunks. They have their space for their friends and family down below. A really cool feature of this bunk bed setup, which was built in place, is the laundry chute. You open up the top step of the steps here, and the laundry chute's right down to the laundry room for Mom. So as we move to the outside, I want to point out our brick and mortar feature that we have on this house. If you'll notice, white painted brick, very classic, very timeless look, but not your standard mortar feature. What happened was we remodeled a home down, an 100-year-old home down in the middle of San Antonio, had this exact same feature. White painted brick, mortar feature looked like this. So we wanted to bring that past from San Antonio back in and use it to feature as a feature on this house. You'll also notice the barbecue pit area and the hood vent to help with the smoke coming in the house. So as you can tell, we really enjoyed ourselves on this project, mixing the old with the new, the traditional with the transitional, getting into the details, really getting involved and bringing this whole home together. We hope you enjoyed it as well. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook for more daily updates.